I really like creating imagery that surprises people, that they just kind of shake their heads a little bit and go, what the heck is that? It's my goal that when they see my work and they see the creativity in it, that they absolutely will hire me in spite of what I charge. One of the things I love to do is to create a very unique look for my subjects. I love creating gowns out of just simple fabrics. It's very, very inexpensive, and you can create some amazing dramatic images by the way you use it. I mean, it's one of these things that's kind of crafty, but you know, at the same time, the way I look at it is that anytime I can create an interesting experience for my subject, I am better off. I really believe that the experience is as critical as the actual photo shoot. One of the biggest challenges that we face today as photographers is in balancing the daylight with the strobe sometimes. You know, it can be quite a challenge. Well, one of the benefits of working with the D1 is that that is an absolute piece of cake. And in this scenario, I've placed the light almost behind the model on the opposite side of the wall. And also, because we're using a bit of a fog machine, by placing the main light behind the subject, I can really show a bit more texture from that fog as well. I don't want those lights to be too strong or too powerful because that room has to maintain its moodiness. And the way that you light something really does translate to the mood that comes through. I am absolutely loving the way we set the lights up here. This is so phenomenal. We've set up one of our D1 lights out in the courtyard area here with a small light modifier on it so we can get really nice shadows falling through the window to look very much like sunlight. Now you might say to yourself, well, Bambi, why are you doing that? Why don't you just use sunlight? Well, for a variety of reasons. First of all, we can photograph any time of the day if we use our lighting effectively. And by doing this, I can stand here and I can photograph all day long and not have to worry about, well, where is the sun at? We have two additional lights that are behind the subject that are just splashing some light on the walls behind her. And that way we get a little bit of dimensionality there. And that's really cool too, because we don't go from beautiful highlights to dead background that's just flat and dark. We could mimic a beautiful sunny day through the windows when we didn't have one. And I think that's a huge advantage for the photographer, is that they can mimic what they might get on a sunny day any time of the day. Okay, so we've seen how we can work with these lights indoors. Now I'm going to take you on location. This is my very favorite way to work, and I love the way the light is falling, and we're going to overpower the sun with our fabulous D1 lights, so we can literally work anywhere. We could shoot all day here if we needed to. I see a huge advantage to having a variety of light modifiers on location versus what I would get through a speed light. I think it gives me a great deal more control over the environment. One of my very favorite features in the D1 system is the fast recycling time. That is very important to me because I am a very fast shooter. The moment that I press that shutter, sometimes is the difference between a great expression and a ho-hum expression. So I need to be able to have that dependability. And I love that so much better than working with a speed light because I just don't have that fast recycling time. I think there's an advantage in using the same strobes in the studio, like the D1, that I would out on location. And to me, it is all about the quality of light that I'm going to get, the dependability of the equipment that I'm going to use, and the predictability. And that's one of the things I like about the D1 system, is that I know exactly what I'm going to get, whether I am working in the studio or out on location. But I do believe that there are certain tools in our arsenal that do give us a step above and do push us a little bit farther into the realm of, hey, wow, that's a pro, they know what they're doing. And I think there's a variety of things that I can do in giving a subliminal message about the quality of my products. We need to use the proper tools to continue to separate ourselves from the realm of mediocrity. Hi, I'm Bambi Cantrell. Yes, Bambi is my real name. It's not Bunny or Barbie or Sandy, but it is Bambi, as though you'd give that to yourself. Okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And no, just for the record, I've never been a dancer.